Alright, so I'm going to just cast the game really quickly. I just want just to show exactly what happened, what transpired. So it's going to be quick. I'm not going to do a live cast. I'm going to do just normal. So I've been working on a build um, recently, just a different kind of build. And so I'm just going to fast forward all the way to the attack part. Do-do-do. You go, scout that I don't have a third. So at this time, all I see this Reaper, which I stop. I see that he doesn't take a third. Doop-a-doop-boop. Reaper flies away or goes away. Actually, no, I get the Reaper. Never mind. Didn't realize I killed him. So he loses the Reaper. I noticed that he doesn't wall off here. He's not, so I'm like, okay, looks like he's probably gonna go for a timing attack. Um, so I get the Roach Roaring, get the Evolution Chamber, see a couple Hellions. I thought he was gonna attack with the Hellions, so I thought he was going to attack with the Hellions, but he doesn't. So then I see this medevac with Hellions, and I'm like, okay, he's going to drop. So then that's when I start putting some static defense around. I put a Spore Crawler there, put another couple more down. I start pulling a wall defense because I thought he was going to try to do some kind of drop. But he ultimately ends up doing. Now you can see the camera, who cares? So here comes the Spore. So at this point, I'm just like, you know, see a couple Marines. I'm like, okay, maybe he's not dropping. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but so far I don't really see anything. And this is my fault for not scouting it correctly, at least all the way. And so I go up here to take my thirds. I'm like, okay, well, he's not attacking. I don't really see what he's doing. So what I was going to do at this point, here, let me just. So he gets this army, and again, I do not see this. I have no idea this is coming, but he morphs them into Hellbats. So I was going to break this down and go up this way, kill these rocks, and attack this way. At the same time, when I was going to attack there, I was going to drop a Nidus from here. So at this point, this is when he scans. And I see this army coming up, and I'm like, oh goodness, I'm supply capped. I need to build a lot more units. I need spine crawlers, a lot of them, but he's not attacking 100% just yet. So I move this back. I don't want to go forward. I just want to, extend this out a little bit and kind of get it over here. See the scan, and there's a lot of Hellbats. So I have more roaches on the way, and my +1 is about to finish. So as I was stating, as you'll see in the conversation afterwards, he doesn't focus anything. Like he's attacking the spawn, he's attacking the evolution chamber, he attacked that evolution chamber. I take my queens and focus down the liberator before it gets in siege mode, so it does 0 damage. And my queens are transfusing a little bit on the roaches and on themselves. But I got 13 roaches that are popping. Here comes more, but I just didn't bring them down with me. So the queens are there and they're trying to focus down as much as they can. So here comes more roaches into this fight. Let me just speed it up a little bit. And the Queen's just in the back, just focusing down the Hellbats. And you have to remember my +1 armor finished for the roaches, and their +1 range, the range damage is about to finish as well. Um, so these army gets pushed back, and he gets away with a couple medevacs, sure. But, then I was like, okay, load him up in the nice. I know you have nothing left. But you see how he's got all this, but then he misrallies all these Marines. So he would have had more, but he just misrallied them. He didn't do anything with them. And then he's got engineering base. So I drop the Night Swarm, and he sees it's coming. He sees it, but he doesn't react. He does nothing. He's got all his units here, all his units there, completely just miss micros. And then look, he sends these units out. Like he doesn't react to it at all. And so this is when he rages. Like I said, he doesn't react to it at all. So I just start focusing down the add-ons. I'm like, okay, I don't want anything coming out. And that is it. So he's got a decent amount. He's got the Marauders there, which is great, but this is not a Hellbat. Hold R to win. It's like, so, blah, blah, blah. Rage, rage, rage. Rage, rage, rage. But he had a lot of minerals. He had a lot of the end. I'm not too sure why, you know. And I didn't have any anti-air, so he could have got this Liberator out and probably would have been really annoying. But as soon as these more come, that's when he left. So, yeah, I mean, that was basically it. And I'll show you the conversation that happens thereafter. Again, not too sure what he was super upset about, but therein lies the rub. So thanks guys for cruising. I just want to show you that. And fishing off some Terran. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, so that was after the game. As you saw, he kind of raged toward the end. So I just want to show you the conversation that took place afterwards, because this is when he really raged, and this is when he was really mad. Um, so he messages me, or I message him, um, because in the game he saw that he was complaining that all I did was shift hard, which means I just spammed roaches. So and he said that's all I did was spam roaches and then shift A to win, and that's not necessarily true. As you saw, I Nidus wormed, microed around, transfused a lot of my queens, pulled them, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, so here goes the conversation. I'm going to try to read it. Hopefully, you guys could keep up with it as well on the screen. Well, I doubled your APM, so clearly I did more than shift R moved. Oh, shut the F up. Zerg is easy as F. I was like, yeah, but your aggressive push that failed, wasn't the reason you lost. I was being sarcastic, meaning because of his aggressive push, he had no more units, and therefore he lost because he had nothing to defend with. And he said, my aggressive push failed because all you do is spam R and F2 a click and play like a cheesy F. Well, I transfused my queens and you focused my evolution chamber for some reason, which he was true. He wasn't focusing down my queens or anything. He was just, he didn't, I don't know. And I didn't cheat, and I didn't cheese. I countered your failed attack. Mistakes were made, you will learn from them. Nidus is the lamest cheese there is. In which I respond, well, says the guy with the quickest drops. Its existence is only for brain dead a-holes. You know, blah blah blah. You can read up, migration fail, play like a cheesy F, blah blah blah, transfuse. Nidus lamest. You can cheese. Congrats on playing the easiest ranks. Make sure you research style. I'm just telling him it's going to be on YouTube. Can't help but a little discussing how ridiculously overpowered Nidus is. Well, transfer, notice any queens, da 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 da. This goes on and on and on. Da da da. You attack, so I cancel through GG's for the assault, so that's nice. I think, I didn't think it was going to work, and I'm not sure why you couldn't stop it, to be honest. I had barely any units. I would have loaded Medvex with Hellbats and boosted them to it and drop it on a focus of the war. Good luck. So that was basically it. Yeah, just him raging hard. Poor guy. Poor guy. So, yeah. I don't know what you're going to do, but what's just rolled off? Something just rolled off. Anyways, what you gonna do? Thanks, guys. Gonna have a game up shortly for this.